Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see everybody. And today we are here live for a session to analyse and talk about Holly Willoughby's British accent. Good to see everyone, wherever you're joining from the world. It's currently 12 o'clock in London. It's probably 7 o'clock in New York and 4:30 in India. So Holly Willoughby, if you haven't heard of her, she's a very famous British presenter on TV, and she hosts the Good Morning show, Good Morning Britain, on ITV, and she's done many other shows as well. Now, Holly Willoughby is one of my favourite presenters, actually, and actually one of my subscribers recommended that I analyse her accent, and so I've got a video prepared on my tablet, and we can watch through it together, where Holly Willoughby and Lorraine is a Scottish presenter, so she's got a Scottish accent. So I thought it'd be really interesting to analyse their discussion, analyse their conversation, and we can also repeat particular phrases. So just wanted to say hello to everybody who's joined, and let's get straight into this video. So let's watch from the beginning.
Absolutely brilliant. It's so lovely to see you. It's lovely to be here, Lorraine. It's gorgeous. Right. And we must talk about Holly Willoughby, truly happy baby. It worked for me. This is great. This is fantastic. It's like a wee Bible if you just had a baby, or you're pregnant, or you're thinking about having a family. Because it's like you're talking to me.
Oh, thank
and
you.
telling me things.
Well, it was important for me. I sort of had the idea for writing the book after I had Harry.
Sure.
So, there were so many things. My first one, yeah. So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised. There were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things where
Right, so I don't know if you caught the introduction to that video there, but essentially Lorraine has just introduced Holly's book, which she's written. Now, I don't know if you caught what the book was about, so let me just replay that and we can start analysing it.
You make me laugh, you two.
I'm so professional. I can apologise.
It's absolutely brilliant. It's so lovely to see
It's
you.
lovely to be here, Lorraine.
It's gorgeous.
Great.
And we must talk about Holly Willoughby, truly happy baby. It worked for me. This is great.
Truly Happy Baby, It Worked For Me. So that seems to be the title of the book. And then Lorraine goes on to say, this seems great. Great. So kind of she's saying that in her Scottish accent. So Lorraine is from Glasgow in Scotland. So she has a Scottish accent. And Holly Willoughby, she's from Brighton. And she speaks with received pronunciation.
This is fantastic. It's like a wee Bible if you've just had a baby, or you're pregnant, or you're thinking.
So this is like a wee Bible. This is like a wee Bible. So this, wee basically means small. So this is it's like a little Bible. It's like a little Bible. So she's basically, it's a metaphor for saying that this book holds so much valuable information about raising children. Because Holly has just had a baby.
About having a family. Because it's like you're talking to me.
Oh, thank
and
you.
telling me things.
Well, it was important for me. I sort of had the idea for writing the book after I had Harry.
Sure.
So, there were so many.
After I had Harry. After I had Harry. So that basically means she's just had a baby called Harry. And she's named him Harry. So you have a baby. And so if in the past tense of that, I have a baby is I had a baby. I gave birth to a baby. After I had Harry. After I had Harry. Let's keep listening.
My first one, yeah. So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised. There were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things where
there was just so many things that she didn't know. So she's talking about motherhood and raising a baby, and she's saying there were so many things that she didn't know.
That people were a little bit embarrassed.
Now, Harry, I think, is the first child. So she mentions that earlier. So let's rewind a little bit and let's see whether Harry is her first child.
It's my first one, yeah. So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised. Well, it was important for me. I sort of had the idea for writing the book after I had Harry.
Sure.
So there were so many things. My first one, yeah. So when I had him, I was kind
So she says, my first one, yeah. My first one, yeah. So Harry is her first child, And so she had the idea for writing the book just after her first child. Now let's continue watching the interview, and I think she's had more children since then.
Really surprised there were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things.
Why is everyone keeping this such a secret from me? Why is everyone keeping this a secret from me? So you keep a secret from someone, as in you don't tell them the secret of how to raise a child. So you keep a secret from someone.
So, and there were so many things. My first one, yeah. So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised. There were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things where that people were a little bit embarrassed to tell you, I think. And then you sort of said, well, why didn't you tell me? At least if I'd have known, then I'd have sort of been pre-warned about it. So I've been.
I mean, if I had known, I would have been pre-warned about it. She says that quite quickly there, doesn't she? If I had known, then I would have been pre-warned about it. So she's saying how she wished people could have warned her about particular hurdles that you will come across as being a mother, so that she could prepare herself, or she could have prepared herself. So that the word that she used there was pre-warn. Pre-warn, as in warning someone to do, as in warn someone. So pre-warn. Pre-warn. You could have pre-warned me. You could have pre-warned me.
So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised. There were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things where that people were a little bit embarrassed to tell you, I think. And then you sort of said, well, why didn't you tell me? At least if I'd have known, then I'd have sort of been pre-warned about it. So I've been brutally honest. Yeah. You have, which is good. Yeah. So
I've been brutally honest in there. I've been brutally honest. So she hasn't been just honest. Brutally honest. Can you just be brutally honest with me? As in, brutally honest means you are going to say the truth without any hesitation, and you're going to say it as it is, without kind of making it flowery or kind of, reducing the impact. You're just saying it full force. Brutal. That was brutal, right? So brutal is an adjective, so brutally honest. Brutally honest. So let's listen on to find out what she's going to be brutally honest about.
I'd known, then I'd have sort of been pre-warned about it. So I've been brutally honest. Yeah. You have, which is good. Yeah. So there's nothing sort of that I have kept a secret. I've sort of been quite honest about my own experiences, even some of the really embarrassing.
I've been honest about some of my own experiences. I've been honest about some of my own experiences. I've been honest about some of my own experiences. Some of my own experiences. Own experiences. I've been honest about some of my own experiences. I've been honest I've been honest. So I hope you're repeating after me there. Let's just re-listen to that bit again.
I've been pre-warned about it. So I've been everyone's brutally honest.
Yeah, you have, which is good.
Yeah, so there's nothing sort of that I have kept a secret. I've sort of been quite honest about my own experiences, even some of the really embarrassing stuff.
Was there anything you kind of thought twice about, thought I might not put that in, and then did?
I talk quite openly about, after you've given birth, about one of the scariest things.
I talk quite openly about giving birth, right?
Kind of thought twice about, thought I might not put that in, and then did.
I talk quite openly about, after you've given birth, about one of the scariest things you'll ever have to do, which is go.
So she's just going to talk about the scariest thing that you have to do after giving birth. Now, if you talk openly about something, it means you talk honestly about something. Can you just be quite open with me? So you can ask someone, can you be open with me? As in, if someone's guarding their emotions or kind of guarding the truth, they're not being open, they're being closed. They're closed off. So a person can be closed off, or a person can be described as being quite open with you. So your best friend clearly is going to be open with their emotions with you. So Holly, actually, when she wrote this book, was very open with her emotions and the truth. So let's see what she was brutally honest about.
Twice about, thought I might not put that in, and then did.
I talk quite openly about, after you've given birth, about one of the scariest things you'll ever have to do, which is go to the loo for the first time.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm with you.
I talk about that because
She talks about going to the loo for the first time. Now, I actually use the word loo. I don't use the word toilet. A lot of people in Britain say, "Oh, could you tell me where the toilet is, please? Could you show me where the toilet is, please?" So we don't use the word restroom. We don't use the word WC. Because I know Canadians say washroom. I don't know what Americans call it. Or in India, what do you guys call the toilet? But I actually say loo. So loo is bathroom, basically. So Holly talks about the experiences of kind of going to the loo for the first time.
that was one of those things where nobody speaks about, after you've given birth, about one of the scariest things you'll ever have to do, which is go to the loo for the first time.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm with you.
I talk about that because that was one of those things where nobody speaks about that.
I know, and you should.
And you get a lovely.
You should be prepared.
You should be prepared. And also, the other thing is, they always come after you've had the baby. They come in. Would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything? Da, da, da. And somebody will hand you a glass of orange juice. Don't take.
Would you like to drink? Would you like anything to drink? Da da da. Would you like to drink? Da 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 da. So da 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 da. I actually do this quite a lot. It's quite a British thing. It basically means etc. So if you're listing out a particular set of things that people are asking you, you could be like, yeah. So I go to the. So if you wanted to list out a list, you could say, yeah, I went to the supermarket and got bananas, apples, da 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 da. As in, you can't be bothered to continue with the list. You just da 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 da. So then, as in, you leave it up to the readers, like the listener's imagination. The classic things you buy in a supermarket, right? So Holly is like, yeah, they asked me whether you want a drink, whether you want food, when you go to the toilet, da 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 da. So you finish off your list instead of finishing off the list, instead of boring the listener, because you don't want to sit there listing out the things. You just say da 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 da. Listen out for that. Let's play it one more time.
Those things where nobody speaks about that.
I know, and you should.
And you get a lovely.
You should be prepared.
You should be prepared. And also, the other thing is, they always come after you've had the baby. They come in. Would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything? Da, da, da. And somebody will hand you a glass of orange juice. Don't take that orange juice. Don't drink anything acidic.
Oh,
you're
right. Of course.
Don't drink anything acidic. Don't drink anything acidic. Don't drink anything acidic. Let's keep listening to their conversation.
Exactly. No one tells you this stuff. So this is the kind of thing I was like, I'm going to put it all in a book and be really honest.
And you've been working with your sister on it as well, which is
Yes,
lovely.
yeah, me and my sister wrote a book together. We've written quite a few children's books in the
course,
past. So she's a brilliant writer, and she kind of, we're very much, I mean, you know, we're sisters, so.
I love how she said that. She's a brilliant writer. 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 So there's actually two ways. So the London accent would be writer. Writer. She's saying writer. She's a brilliant writer in her received pronunciation. She's a brilliant writer. The Indian accent would be a writer. She's a brilliant writer. And the American accent would be brilliant writer. She's a brilliant writer. So if you want to sound British, you would say writer. Writer. Not writer. Writer. Or writer. Writer. You would say writer. 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 She's a brilliant writer. She's a brilliant writer. She's a brilliant writer. Writer. Okay, let's listen to her saying that one more time.
Anything acidic. Oh, you're right. Of course. Exactly. No one tells you this stuff. So this is the kind of thing I was like, I'm going to put it all in a book and be really honest.
And you've been working with your sister on it as well, which is lovely.
Yeah, me and my sister wrote a book together. We've written quite a few children's books in the past. So she's a brilliant writer, and she kind of we're very, I mean, you know, we're sisters, so we think the same way. And it's very easy because she practically lives at my house with me anyway, and she's got her daughter Lola. So we would just sit there and talk about it, and she'd record me talking, and then she'd go and write it up. And
well, see, that's like sounds like you. That would be why.
Well, yeah, and you know, it's a book
like
to work together.
No, it's fantastic. You've got 3 great kids.
Yes, I do.
And the thing was, in this, I found out you actually quite like giving birth. You like the process.
I really do.
Despite, you know, sometimes it's painful.
It is painful, but I mean, there will...
So Lorraine kind of goes on to, ask, you really like giving birth, don't you? And she says, I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. So listen out how that do sounds. Do. Not do or do. It's do. Do. Now to help you with this, I really do. I was saying this yesterday in yesterday's live stream. The D sound, you want to hit your tongue just behind your front 2 teeth. Here. Do. Not curling your tongue behind and going do. Do. You want to go do. So it's kind of hitting the top there. Your tongue just hits the top, the flat part, just behind your front 2 teeth. Do. 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 I really do. Do. Just a soft touch on the top of your mouth. Do. Do. Your tongue shouldn't touch too close to your teeth. Otherwise it starts to sound like a TH. Do. It's not do, it's do. Do. In the Indian accent you'll go further back in your mouth. Do. Do. This is do. Do. Let's continue listening, guys.
It's a book that I like to work together. No, it's fantastic. You've got 3 great kids.
Yes, I do.
And the thing was, in this, I found out you actually quite like giving birth. You like the process.
I really
Despite,
do.
you know, sometimes it's painful.
It is painful, but I mean, there were moments, obviously, when you're like, oh my goodness me, and it does get quite intense, but particularly after having Chester, because I...
So she says, oh my goodness me. There are moments when you think, oh my goodness me. So she's saying, oh my goodness me, really quickly. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. And she talks about Chester. So notice how Chester sounds similar to writer. Chester, writer. The name Chester. Chester. Chester.
Sometimes it's painful.
It is painful, but I mean, there were moments, obviously, when you're like, oh my goodness me, and it does get quite intense. But particularly after having Chester, because I think maybe because I kept thinking, oh, maybe this is my last time, but I never felt more alive or realised why I was on this earth than when I gave birth.
I know what you mean by
It
that.
was just
actually.
so incredible and magic.
You said you might thought he might be the last one, but you never know. You're only a baby. You could have loads more.
Oh God! The thing is, I don't like saying it's over because I don't like any of that bit of my life being over. It makes me really sad to think that I won't have that go through that again because I loved it so much. But I do look at my 3 children and think, and I feel like my family's all here now.
Yeah,
I kind of feel complete. But never say.
So in this section, she's saying she feels complete. Complete. She feels complete. Complete. In the American accent, it'll be calm, complete, complete, calm, not calm, calm, complete. The British accent will be complete, and the Indian accent will be complete, complete. So let's try the British accent there. So complete. I feel complete. And what she's explaining here is that, you know, she has her children, her family feels complete, and she feels complete. It's not like she's not going to ever have any children again, because she doesn't like the idea that she won't have any more children. You know, she enjoys the process. She loves having children. So it kind of makes her feel upset whenever she thinks that, oh, maybe this is my last child. But she says she feels complete with her family.
My last time, but I never felt more alive or realised why I was on this earth than when I gave birth.
I know what you mean by
It
that.
was just
actually.
so incredible and magic.
You said you might thought he might be the last one, but you never know. You're only a baby. You could have loads more.
Oh God! The thing is, I don't like saying it's.
It's interesting how Lorraine says, I don't know. I don't know. So no is like a Scottish way. No. And then in the British accent, it'll be, in received pronunciation, it'll be no. I don't know. No. So Lorraine says no.
You're only a baby. You could have loads more.
Oh God! The thing is, I don't like saying it's over because I don't like any of that bit of my life being over. It makes me really sad to think that I won't have that go through that again because I loved it so much. But I do look at my 3 children and think, and I feel like my family's all here now.
Yeah,
I kind of feel complete. But never say never.
Absolutely. You look
So
fantastic.
let's finish off today's live stream with that catchphrase, never say never. Right? So Holly kind of finishes off by saying, never say never. Because if you say never, it's kind of like a negative way of thinking. So she's like, never say never. Never say never. In the American accent, it'll be never. Never. British accent will be never. Never. Ah, so just ending on that ah sound, never. It's a schwa sound there. Never. If you don't know what the schwa is, I've got a video about it on my channel, the schwa. So practice that. So watch that video and kind of practice the word never. Never. I can write it in the live stream for you. It's called the schwa. Oh yeah, Nelson says, never say never. Jaden Smith, Justin Bieber. Yeah, there's a song, isn't there? Yeah, never say never. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream today. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with me, whether you like Holly's personality. I really do. I think She comes across as incredibly professional. She's well spoken. She's articulate, and you guys should watch a few episodes from Good Morning Britain. There's loads on YouTube available for free, and just kind of listen to like how she sounds, listen to her mannerisms, listen to kind of the interactions between the presenters. So this is like Lorraine and Holly, but also Tom Schofield. And is it Tom Schofield? Is that his name? The two presenters on Good Morning Britain. Listen to how they interact and listen to kind of how they sound. So I hope that's been useful. Let me just make sure I've read all the comments. Hey Alex, I just wanted to say hello to everybody who's joined. So let's finish off for today. I hope you found that really useful. Tomorrow we're going to be doing another fun live stream. We've got Ron Weasley's accent. So I've done Harry's, I've done Hermione from Harry Potter, and finally finishing off with Ron. So I can't wait to do that one. Join me tomorrow, 12 o'clock normal time, 12 o'clock normal time, 4:30 India time, and 7 o'clock New York time. As always, good to see everybody, and take care of yourself. See you tomorrow.